On today's episode of Anime Afterthought, Plunderer, episode 12, Entrance Ceremony. Yo, did Plunderer just pull a fucking April Fool's joke? I mean, seriously. I mean, honestly, I got tricked. I completely believed the gymnasium scene to the point where I was like gutted, like straight furious and anxious and just emotionally distraught about what transpired. And then they had to go and flip the fucking script. I mean, Jesus. So Plunderer is officially back from its, a little hiatus. All I can say is expect delays. Expect delays in everything. Anime, video games, tech, movies, just fucking everything. Expect delays in normal shit in your everyday life to become, a normal occurrence because, you know what? The world up and went bonkers. And unfortunately for us, we don't have an all thing to, set it straight. So let's all take this opportunity to be thankful for what they gave us. Because today's episode was not only amazing, but they also gave us a new opening and a new ending, which, you know what? I pretty much dug. Now, last we left off, Nana turns out to be a time-traveling legendary ace. Using this miraculous power, she is able to send Jail, Pele, Lin, and Hina back in time 300 years. Disregarding time travel mechanics, this is a huge revelation. I mean, we literally just traveled pre-post-war, and it literally hits us with so much fucking information. It is ridiculous. Starting with the fact that the first person we actually meet in this new world just happens to be the pairing of Sonohara as well as Rahito, or Licked. Let's just keep calling him Licked because that's what everyone says, and that's what, I'm gonna call him. Or at least a person we presume is Licked. I mean, he looks completely fucking different. And this is where we pick up with today's episode. We start with our group admiring the technology of this world. I mean, she says she sent us back 300 years in the past, yet the technology is way ahead of Alcia. Like, I highly doubt Nana would lie to them. I mean, this ain't no fucking illusion either, as we come to find out. But yes, I'm glad that they're paying attention to the fact that, they have electricity, running water. Fucking Jail over there is feeling the fucking, the walls. The walls are more advanced. They have more advanced fucking walls. Now, at this point, everyone has gathered in this auditorium, gymnasium, whatever you want to call it. I believe it's a gymnasium. It's got wood floors and shit. And this is where we get to meet some of the new characters. And I believe you guys mentioned this before. You were hoping they didn't, change any designs. And to me, they look pretty fucking badass. Unfortunately, Hina runs in with the tough guy, the delinquent of the group, or at least I'm judging him 100% by his fucking looks. I mean, the dude's got fucking frog eyes. They just got straight horizontal line for his fucking pupils. Like, he is creepy as shit. I think his name was Doan. He literally shoulder checks Hina, scares the shit out of her, and then when Lin steps up, to actually go full on girl power, he literally fucking hits her and shit. So then Jail has to step up, takes up fighting position, but as soon as they're at the ball, he just now notices, oh shit, he's lost his ballot. There's no ballot. And it makes sense, time travel rules. If something in the future doesn't exist in the past, why would it? But then they don't exist yet in the past, so why are they there? I mean, I don't know. But I'm not gonna argue with it. The ballot is gone. And of course he gets clobbered. I mean, Doan looks like a fighter and Jail was just cruising for a bruising. Lo and behold, who comes to his rescue once again? Yes, this time it's the 300-year-old Sonohara. Now up next to challenge Doan is Tokikaze, and he's basically our samurai of the group. I believe later in the episode they even call him Samurai Boy. Holding one of those wooden katanas, he tries to, interfere or, he tries to stop what's going on, but then out of nowhere, Jill basically, this is no place for cowards. I'm like, yo, dude, he's trying to help. They just, sparks fly and literally flames burst out, and I think Jail has just found a new rival. I hate to say it, our group is just sticking out like a sore thumb, and you know what? It shows. But like I say, people don't change. Speaking of it being the voice of reason, it is Licked, in his normal position, saying, come on guys, don't fight, you'll only make yourself hungry, while looking straight up Hina's skirt, which leads to a comedic stomping. I mean, that's hint number one that this is the real Licked. I mean, come on. Perverts usually don't change their wicked ways. But soon after this, everyone is called to attention. This gathering is, whatever it is about to commence, and this is where we get a lot of information. Captain Allen shows up and he fills us in on what this building actually is. This is the special Special Military School number 13. Yeah, this is the military school. All these kids here, which, you know, they all look fucking young as shit, so I'm assuming they're kids, are no longer civilians. They're being inducted into the military. Soon, I believe her name was Second Lieutenant Frenda, shows up and actually tells us what the fuck is going on. War has basically ravaged the planet. The major cities of the entire world are basically gone, demolished. This has led to a wave of incredible starvation. Like, it's a nice callback to what Licht was actually referring to. You'll just make yourself hungry. So obviously, food is one hot commodity, and I mean, it kind of shows. Captain's like, hey, you're a soldier, you'll do what you're told, you sleep what you're told, you'll die when you're told. Do this, it'll earn you cash and food. And everyone, just their eyes, you know, light up. They all perk up. So obviously, shit has gotten scary real. But that's enough of the backstory. It's time to call out the head honcho so he can do his introductions and get this shit underway. So who comes strolling out like a motherfucker who hasn't aged a fucking day? Yes, it is the evil Nazi-looking motherfucker, Schmerman. And once again, he begins to read the story of the rabbit and the tortoise. But story time is soon interrupted by a gaggle of gaggling teenagers, each one saying, you know what the fuck is this? I thought that was the military, not fucking kindergarten time. And this is where we get the scariest part of today's episode. The one, like I said, that fucking tricked me. Out of nowhere, the girl of this this giggling group gets a tap on the shoulder, and the captain literally has a gun trained right between her fucking eyes. And without a moment's hesitation, pulls the fucking trigger. And oh my god. Well, at this point, I believe the girl is fucking dead. He tells the other two, what was the first fucking rule I told you? You will follow orders. Whatever we say, you do. And I believe he said, be silent. And he fucking shoots them, and everyone starts panicking. I'm panicking. I'm having a fucking panic attack over here. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Did he literally just fucking execute three fucking, I assume they're, like I said, I assume they're teenagers. Three fucking people in front of everybody. Now at this point, Hina has dropped to the floor. She has broken down. She's a good girl. And obviously seeing people die, you know, put her in a, you know, a bit of a sorrowful mood, and she breaks down, and now the gun is trained on her. So not only are you to be quiet and follow orders, you're not allowed to break down in tears. That's a big fucking no-no. He's about to fucking kill her. Of course, JL, being the manly man he is, tries to step up, but Captain calls him out. No, motherfucker. I'll be able to pull the trigger before you even get one step closer. But luckily for everyone's sake, Samurai Boy Tokikaze comes out of nowhere and able to slice the gun out of his fucking hand. Of course, it basically all leads to naught. After what looks like a super painful kick to the face, the captain once again has his gun, and once again, you know, he's about ready to cap everyone's fucking ass. But lo and behold, all this time, someone was doing some secret planning, some secret moves, and got a little hostage of his own. Yes, our main man, Licht, had decided to take Schmerman hostage with a fucking twig. Let's see how this turns out. Well, guess what? It doesn't turn out pretty fucking good. Not gonna lie, this is another creepy moment. Schmerman is just emotionless, commenting on, do you really think you can take me down with a fucking twig? Well, Licht is Licht, and like I said, shit don't change. So he tries to make him laugh, and he does a magic trick, and all of a sudden, flowers bloom on the stick, and myself, as well as Licht, is shocked at the fact that Schmerman, once again, is emotionless and just fucking creepy as fuck. It's creepy as fuck that this guy is just so monotone, and his actions are just... Because what happens next is the creepiest moment ever. He takes Licht's hands and places it on his chin and his head, saying, if you really want to kill me, you can snap my neck like this. Make sure to turn my jaw to where my ear is. Even the average woman is powerful enough to kill someone. That was fucking creepy. Licht walks away, shocked yet still unfazed by what just fucking happened, and proclaims he will never kill. Now, when he pulls that shit off, this is basically 100% concrete proof that this guy is the real deal Licht. Everyone from the future is in agreement on this. So Schmerman gets up and is like, well, fuck you. I guess I need to kill you then. And this aura, the intent to kill begins to exude from him. And it's funny, only our group, especially, I think it's just the military ones, it didn't focus on Hina. They feel it. They can feel this intent to kill is exuding from this fucking monster. And they're almost like having fucking fucking panic attacks themselves. Licht at this point is unfucking phased, and thank God Frenda is there to break this shit up, and it turns out it was all just a fucking ploy. The captain was using fucking paint bullets. Those 3 gaggling goons, yeah, they're all alive. It was an entire fucking trick just to, show the reality of their position they're in. I mean, you're joining the military and it has to go a certain way, otherwise people will fucking die. But it looked like he himself was conflicted on this. Meanwhile, Schmerman's like, hey, I haven't finished my story yet. But lo and behold, I think we just witnessed the event that sent Link down his tumultuous path. Standing up to Schmerman, joining a military school, yet saying he will never fucking kill someone, has somehow caught Schmerman's attention, and he seems to be enamored with this immature boy. So much so he is recanting to Alan that this boy seems very interesting, even though Alan seems to be like, you know what, how about we go with a samurai boy? Either way, do you want me to put him in as a candidate? Okay, candidate for what? Is this the fucking surgeries and shit we were talking about? Like, but yeah, either way, Licht has caught his attention, and I don't think that is a very good, a good thing, seeing how, know where we came from and shit. Jail even notices that there was no intent to kill coming from the captain, but Schmerman's intent to kill was 100% real, which was fucking scary. All the meanwhile, while contemplating this, his new rival, Tokikaze, happens to be sitting right next to him, as well as Licht is showing once again that, he's a perv, upsetting him enough to get actual physical with him. Not the Guga kind of physical, the hurdy physical. So anyways, while trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, and they're pretty much set on like, this is the real Licht, and trying to deduce what needs to be changed, it seems Pele was doing, some investigation of his own. And it turns out Pele was the MVP this episode, I gotta say. Coming in clutch, sent 300 years into the past and only here about a half a day. And the motherfucker knows how to work a computer. Yes, finding a computer, looking up a bunch of information, he stumbles upon a giant revelation. All thing. Now, we don't get a lot of information on whatever website or Wikipedia or where the fuck he was using. It's Captain Allen that gives us a big source of information. All thing is a god, or at least people assume it's a god. Or maybe it's an alien, or they know for a fact that it was created with high technology. The purpose is unknown, but the method is quite scary, and the first time ever in human history where it can actually be accomplished. Its power is to enforce majority rule on everyone. So if there was a vote, the first one being disarm nuclear weapons and end all warfare, if vote yes, it would use its power to enforce that on all of humanity. So Hina, much like myself, like, oh, that must have been a good thing. So you're living a peaceful life now? Well, it was peaceful until that point. She's like, what point? He just fucking walks away. He fucking walks away. I'm like, okay, way to dip. That's cool. Whatever. Don't leave us fucking hanging. So now Jail is like, okay, I'm pretty sure our mission might be a little bit bigger. The scope of what we need to do might have changed just a smidge, and figure out how to stop the waste wars and help all of humanity and figure out the truth behind Alcia. Like, okay, talk about no pressure, right? no pressure at all. I mean, we're just kind of young kids, just having a good time, looking for legendary aces, and boom, we get sent back 300 fucking years in the past, and we have to stop a war and find out the truth about everything, all of existence, all I've ever known about the entirety of my life. So yeah, welcome back to Plunderer. Wasn't it fucking fun? I gotta be honest, it was. Today's episode was fucking awesome. I love the new character designs. They fucking tricked me. They fucking got me. I'm a little upset with them, but they fucking got me. The truth behind Licht, I mean, they know that that is their Licht, but what exactly happened to him between that and the taller, different faced, white hair, powerful, legendary ace they turned into, like, not to mention, the truth behind fucking everything. Like, god damn, what a fucking mission. But yeah, a fucking joy to watch. A joy to watch. Now Wednesdays are fucking awesome. I got Tower of God and Plunderer to fucking watch. So with that being said, I cannot wait for future episodes.